As again, everyone, hope you're well. So welcome in. So we're still doing the old Peugeot 207 Verve, and we're starting to get to a pretty decent part on it now. All the paintwork's all finished. I'm now flattening everything back, blending everything in. I've actually sanded the whole of the driver's side down, all the back bumper, a lot of the front, mainly on the other side, on the passenger side, and then I sanded the whole passenger side down, went through all the different grades, and I've shined it right up. So I'll insert a few clips here, we'll do a little wander around, and I'll show you where we are, and let's get on with part 3. Welcome to WATERSIDE Workshop, let's go. So it started around here today. As you can see, I've done all the edge of the bumper and I've worked my way all the way down this side of the car. It took quite a few hours because I've had to be sanding it back, flattening it, keep going through all the grades. And we're now starting to get a really nice shine. I've got it up in the air at the moment. If I actually put it down on the ground, that will shine even more because I've got it up at an angle. It's looking pretty good, I think, so far. So I've been busy, working hard on the other side. The old space heater's broke down on me, so probably not going to bother getting it repaired now. Probably cost more to get it repaired than what it's worth. So I'm going to get the old system in I used to have in the old unit. There's a big old 3-phase up on the wall over here. This is the system that's here at the moment, quite an old one. But nothing that can't be done. And as you can see on the wall here, there was already a 3-phase on there by the looks of things, and that's already sitting in here, so we need some relays, some wiring, some sockets and stuff on the wall, and we should be able to do that. But back to the car, as you can see, that side's all gleaming. Done the windows inside and out as well, and I've also done the whole back end now. Going through all the boot. I'm having to do it quite a few times to make it this shiny, but it's looking really, really good now. Bumper's looking absolutely lovely. Absolutely gleaming. I'll be round on that side soon. I'm just sorting out the insert bit, and the piece that goes inside. Well, I'm trying to sort that out at the moment, so I'll take you over and show you what I'm doing. So this is the insert that goes in the bumper. And I'm just sanding it flat at the moment, because it's got covered in all sorts of stuff. Looks like it's got, don't know what, to be honest, probably old primer or something like that, maybe, or maybe some household paint. Either way, it all needs to come off before we can do anything with it. So if you look here, that's absolutely covered in wherever it is. Could even be cement, to be honest. Something like that. But it's come off a bit too easy for that, I would have thought. Seem to be sanding flat quite nicely. Just gone through the grades as usual. We've done around 1500, 2000 and now 3000. That's the grades I'll use as I go through it. It's pretty good. That should just wipe the root. Don't want to do that. That one dust and grit on me there. Basically should just wipe down like so. I'll still give it a thorough rinse. We'll go through the other two grades, get it down to 3000, and then we'll give it a coat of black. So the back trim's all scrubbed down, done all the grades as you can see. I've just washed it down and you can see all the marks and stuff in it. See where it's got bits on it and all funny colours, and yeah, not very nice as you can see. Hence why I rubbed it down. We'll give it a coat, or a couple of coats of primer and then some black, and that should look quite nice. Not going to go too crazy with it, just want it to be covered and look nice. Not bad, we can get working on this side now. I like to turn it around because then you can see the lights better on this side. That's what I'm about to do. Hopefully we can get the rest of the car as shiny as what we've got so far. That bit I've been doing on the back is all painted now. I've just left it over there to dry. I'll give it a couple more coats in a little while probably. Let that dry overnight. Probably put it on tomorrow. If I try and press it on today, my fingerprints will go in the paint and that's no good, is it? So we'll concentrate on getting down this side of the car, I think. Well, I was wrong about that. That's dry already, so that's back in the bumper, as you can see. Looks lovely. That's without any trim stuff on it and that from when I detail it. It's just as it is now, so quite happy with that. Might have to do some of the bits down the side of the car now. It depends how good they are when they get cleaned up. I think this side's okay, actually. Yeah, it's not looking too bad, is it? I'll probably clean up, but definitely looks nice. All painted black like that, doesn't it? Stands out lovely. Should go with everything else. Oh, having a seat. Getting absolutely knackered. My arms are shaking like mad, but it's got to be done. I'm literally on my 8th time of doing this panel now. You can see it's still misty. It's taken a lot of effort. Few bits of polishing now, need a bit of a touch up. Right. So that's what I call one pass. So that's the 8th time I've done that. Oh, and that's just a pain. I've had a few cars lately that have just been a real pain to get mopped up and get them, you know, really, really shiny mirror finish. They've all had quite, you know, quite chalky paintwork, and then really been looked after. Right. One thing I did notice when I done the bumper, I painted the exhaust light. I better get that off and put a bit of silver on that. Let's see how much of a shine we got then, shall we? Got to start the car soon. Oh yeah, starting to come through. Another couple of goes and we'll probably be there, I reckon. Oh, nothing easy about this part of the job. There's no shortcuts, no nothing. You just have to blood, sweat and tears into it and go for it. Not bad, not bad. Not 100%, but definitely starting to get there. So it's been real busy, and as you can see in the background there, I painted both the mirrors and lacquered them and sanded them back and compounded, polished them, etc, etc. I've done all of that side, I've done all of the roof, and I'm now working my way around the front bumper and doing the front bonnet. So I'll spin you around and show you where we are. So as you can see, mirrors look absolutely spot on, like they're brand new. Lovely. All the roofs come out really, really nice. You know, remember this is the only the first compound I do. I've still got 2 or 3 other stages I go right through the car doing. Mirror on this side looks really good as well. All down that side you know is already done. And we've still got, if we go close to that, you see how scratchy that paint is? That's how the whole car was. There's no shine on it whatsoever. I don't know if I stand back a little like there is, but there's not. It's just really scratchy. Horrible stuff, as you can see. Same with the bumpers. So it's taken me a bit of time to get through it, but obviously for you it's not too much time, but for me it's been a couple of days. But we're getting there, bit by bit. Let's get this front end done, and then we can move on to the next stage. So at the moment, I'm attempting to repair on the front end of the plastic bit that goes on the bumper. That was all cracked. Stitched it all back up. I've turned it over and melted it in from the inside. So it should be fairly strong. So what I'll do is I'll cut all these off, put a V into the actual line where it was cracked. It doesn't seem to move anymore. And then we'll give it a skim with some strong fiberglass. See how that comes out. That should be just as strong as it was before, because obviously the staples will stay inside it. I'll just cut the tops off. That shouldn't be too bad. Front end's all done, as you can see. I've just got a big old pile of rubbish over there and now got to sort out. As you can see, there's a new roll of bin bags sitting there. I've been waiting to get some. Didn't really have a chance, to be fair. This side's all done. Mirror's all done, as you know. And I've just blackened the centre pieces down the middle, because they've gone all faded and there was all funny shapes in them and all bits and pieces, and yeah, they weren't looking the best. Now they're looking 100 times better. There, touch it. I don't think that's that dry yet. Don't feel too bad. That'll be drying in that half an hour or so. I'm just using the old heat gun down there at the moment to put a bit of heat on things, obviously because the space heater over there is out of action at the moment. Bit of a pain. I've stripped it all down, but can't find nothing wrong with it, to be fair. It's got to be a coil or a relay or something like that going, or even the main computer, because it's just not sparking whatsoever. So that's a pain. So I'm going to carry on with this, cut this back, and see where we can get with this. pretty nice. I can bend it around and stuff, and that's actually pretty good. Which is nice. Now I've got to get that some sort of flat so I can give it a skim, because at the moment that's sticking up. So I'll bring it back once we've got a bit further with it. Got it all cut into shape and then smoothed it all out. Now I'm just going to put some strong old fiberglass on it. It's not going to stay on much, to be fair. It's only going to go into the groovy bits, but that will just give it a bit of strength. And so most of it I'm probably going to have to sand out, because I'll still get the shape back. But if I can put some more strength in it, then I will. Don't think it's going to be a problem, to be honest, because it's already melted together and stapled together. Take off what we don't need. Or has only got to sand off more on what we don't need to. Give that probably I don't know, forever to go off, because obviously I've got no heat in there at the moment, so things are taking 10 times longer. That's probably going to take a good hour to go off. So I've rubbed down all the fiberglass, that's all sorted out and flattened. Cut back into it and shaped it back up, and I'm now give it a skim with some filler. Now starting to get the shape. This is just going to be a very light skim just to get the shape, not really any strength in this. And that should do the job, so we'll flatten that back. And we'll try and get some texture going on it, and then we'll have to paint the whole thing. While I've been doing that as well, I've done the wheels and tyres. As you can see, they're looking pretty good. I've only done this side at the moment. Still got to do the other side. I've been getting the brush and the file and stuff in the spokey bits and in the bits I needed to. I've done the tyres, give them a really good scrub and then a shine up. Looking pretty good. So we're getting on, we're getting busy. Just need to get this on and sorted now so that front end look a little bit better, because that still look a bit rough like that. Well, I've spent a bit of time on that front bumper panel now. As you can see, the whole repair has completely disappeared. We've got some texture to it now. And I'm now spraying it black. I'm going to give it a good while to go off and settle down. I have got an order tone eye cover there. But as you can see, it's looking pretty good and it's going to have a nice textured finish. It's a bit of a pain in here at the moment without the heat, but that will still dry and I can take it into that little room in there. Got some heaters in the little office room. Once I get to a certain point, I'll take it in there and let it finish off. So as you can see, bumper plastic's all fitted and looking really, really good. I'm really happy with the results. So next I got on to the interior, and as you can see, it's disgusting. So I gave it a really good scrub inside and out, and you'll see that on the reveal photos.